During 2017, we have seen a lot of fine HSE initiatives to improve the safety in our industry. Oil Gas Denmark would like to show the appreciation of the effort of making our working life safer. It is now the time to reward a person, a company, or an organization for the annual Offshore Safety Award 2018. The Offshore Safety Award is gratefully sponsored by Roxtec, and we would like to thank Roxtec for their sponsorship of the Offshore Safety Award. To reveal the Offshore Safety Award, we are honored to present Thomas Jordenberg from the Danish Working Environment Authority, who will present the nominees of the award. Please give Thomas Jordenberg a warm welcome.
Thanks for the introduction, Martin, and good morning to everyone in the room. It's great to be back here at this year's annual conference. Let me just start by saying thanks for the opportunity to take part in honoring those who have done something special for safety in the oil and gas industry. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Thomas Jordenberg. I'm Vice Deputy Director at the Danish Working Environment Authority. We are the occupational health and safety authority for both offshore and onshore workplaces in Denmark. Before we move on to the award, let me just state or communicate that in our organization, we are highly inspired by the safety work carried out in the oil and gas industry. And let me add that we see a great potential for transfer of knowledge, leadership commitment, and safety lessons from your industry to other sectors and workplaces in Denmark. And let me just add that we see that Oil Gas Denmark plays an instrumental role in this. Now, moving on to the awards, it is stated in the founding documents for the award that the purpose is to support and underpin good examples of safety vision and safety behavior in the oil and gas industry. Further, it is stated that the award goes to a person, a company, or an organization who has either intervened in an unsafe condition, by observation improved a safety issue, inspired or motivated colleagues to increase safety focus, or improved safety collaboration by sharing knowledge and lessons learned. Now, looking at this year's candidates, I know that the selection board is extremely pleased to recognize a range of fine and qualified nominations from a broad spectrum of your industry. And now let's have a look at the nominations. And what will happen is we'll display some short video clips with each of the nominated teams. And the first Safety Award 2018 nomination goes to Siri OIM Group.
INEOS QHSE has nominated the group of offshore installation managers for the platform Siri for the very unusual safety campaign, Do You Know the Energy?
The OIM group came to us with an idea.
We wanted to raise the awareness of energy, the type of energy which we don't see, which is, we call it the hidden energy.
To do a campaign on the hidden energy, what's that? To describe it, to sell it to our colleagues offshore.
While electricity is hidden as such, chemicals is chemical harmful or not, very difficult to see, and gravity, well, you can't see the gravity. Many examples of energies which are hidden.
So that's very, very hard to make a campaign on, and that was our challenge.
We defined 8 different types of energies relevant to the oil and gas business.
These 8 hidden energies were then explained in posters, providing information for the offshore workers to be used when filling out pools coupons. In addition, a very unique teaser was made to raise awareness for the campaign itself.
Og her modstanderen I det blå ringhjørne en kraft.
We're very proud that a quite different teaser film with a different angle was made on the subject. The film is called The Fight.
A kind of a boxing fight.
Og nu der kemi.
The energy on one side and the employees on the other side.
Nej, der glemt værktøj. En kæmpe åbning. Det virkelig noget rod. Masser af skjult energi.
When you do things differently, then you remember it, and that's very important when you do campaigns.
Ja, han skriver en synergi. Erfaringer indsamlet elektronisk, så den nye viden kan sættes ind.
Very inspiring and with humor as well. Okay, so the second nomination of the Safety Award 2018 goes to an offshore team at Total. Please have a look at the video.
Total has nominated an entire offshore team for correctly stopping a job before it became unsafe.
We had to change the seawater pump, and the most important thing for us was, of course, to do it safely.
They had a lifting point in the top of the equipment, which they were a little bit in doubt of whether that was proper to conduct the lift.
We wanted to perform a safe job without any surprises, and the main focus is always that we stop the task if we are in doubt.
Then they were in doubt of how much force it took to lift the pump, so they put in a dynamometer between the lifting bridle and the lifting equipment. And then they dedicated a person to look at this dynamometer to ensure that they didn't overpull the equipment. They actually came up to the maximum capacity of this lifting bridle.
And we stopped and we evaluated and got the solution on the problems.
They then sourced another lifting bridle which were at a higher capacity, and then they completed the job afterwards.
An important aspect in risk assessing the job was lessons learned from a similar job performed in another sector.
The lesson we learned from an incident in another sector showed us the importance of being able to stop tasks, raise questions if we are in doubt, and make sure that we do a job safely, and with everyone involved being totally in control of what they're doing and understanding the task.
Okay, and now we have come to the third nomination of the Safety Award 2018, which is nominated to the Maersk drilling rig, Maersk Resilient.
Maersk Drilling has nominated the rig Maersk Resilient for initiatives leading to outstanding results.
In order to ensure that each person understands how are we going to do this job here, then we decided that also the roustabout, they should participate, not only participate, but they should do the toolbox talk.
And it was the same with the initiative regarding the safety leader matrix, where everybody takes turns in doing the safety leadership on a particular day. So it doesn't matter who you are on board the rig. You have one day where you are the safety leader, and you have to do the toolbox talk, and you have to be the one person who looks out for everybody in your team that particular day.
In another initiative, all teams on board the rig were asked to produce small films on the subject silent consent.
Each team on board the rig, even catering also, they participated in all those footage there where we find some failures in the way we have been working. And at the end of the year, we made a kind of an Oscar. All in all, we had 9 movies there, and it was not about just making those movies on board the rig. It was also about how each team they collaborated out there. It's actually also at the same time team building. Safety is not a single-man job. Safety is really about the team, how the team are able to work together.
And it's about ownership also on board, that everybody who's on board the rig acknowledge that safety is what we want.
And that's the only way you can keep a safe rig. You need to have focus on it every day, every hour, every second.
Okay, so now the exciting time has come to find a winner. And we do that old school with the envelope, just as on television. Thank you, Jakob. So the Offshore Safety Award 2018 goes to... Ta-da! Maersk Resilient. Please give them a hand. And could the team please come to the stage and receive the prize? Flowers. Okay, in the explanation for having selected the winner as the receiver of the Offshore Safety Award, the selection board writes, and really I should read this to you. Maersk Resilient is being rewarded because of their hands and finger campaign, their safety leadership matrix, where all the Maersk drilling positions had a day where they were team safety leader of the day, just as we saw in the video. And because of their movie campaign about silent consent, where each department from each crew has produced footage from situations where silent consent takes place. Again, a huge congratulations. Good work. Thank you very much. Let's give them a hand.
I really like to say thank you very much to everybody, and there's no doubt about that. We are really proud on behalf of the Resilient team to receive this award here, but there's no doubt about that the team offshore have done a fantastic job out there. They really showed how they should manage safety out there, and I'm really proud of those guys there. So thank you very much to everybody.